Well, hello, Cancer, and welcome to Mystic Door Tarot. This is Barb with your weekly tarot reading. Now, I do hope everyone's doing well this week, and also consider subscribing if you haven't already. It really helps the channel grow, and I certainly appreciate it. And as always, the reading won't be for everyone. These are general readings. Take what resonates and leave the rest. So let's dig in. Let's see what the cards are revealing for the week. And first, we want to see what crystal is coming through for you, Cancer. So what does Cancer need crystal-wise this week? All right, Cancer, we have kunsight in regards to kids. Third eye, heart chakra, could be your own kids, grandkids, nieces, nephews. You could do work that involves children. It can be really tapping into your inner child. It can be seeing things through a child's eyes this week that could benefit you, or taking a childlike approach to something that you might be doing or working on, kind of lightening it up a bit. All right. What other messages do we have for Cancer for the week? We have navigation, and we've got a goldfish there. Now, one thing, big message with the navigation card coming out, this can really symbolize that you're truly finding your calling and your purpose in life. So this could be tapping into your inner so-called navigation system. It can be planning a trip. It can be in regards to vacation, kind of like determining which way are you headed. It could be your life path journey, and imagine just kind of the final destination where you see yourself, where you feel you were meant to be. So it's determining where you're at right now in your life, and kind of clarifying your vision, checking in what will help you along the way. So this certainly could be in regards to your life path journey. We'll see what comes out with your, this is your future higher self messages. So let's see what's coming from the future, so to speak. We all have great hindsight, but there are things that if we had it at this moment would be very beneficial. So let's see what your future higher self is indicating. Woo! And we had one fly out. Your shadows are just hiding the light right now. Okay, so it's an indication that there's something just around the corner that you're going to be coming upon navigation, and you're stepping out of the shadow, stepping into the light. So we can see this individual here is walking towards the light. So it's an indication that things are not as hard or bad or stressful as it seems. You're going in the right direction. Let's see what else comes out for the week. With the kunsight crystal, your third eye is your perception on things. So, and this is all about navigation and walking into the light, like your true purpose, and being able to navigate and see. A lot of people will ask, well, what's the reason I'm here? What is my purpose? And we're always on our life path journey, but we can get affected by how fast we go, the choices we make. Free will plays a big part. So let's see what else we have. I have the B Tarot deck. That's why you see the honeycomb thumbnail. So let's see what the B Tarot deck has to say for Cancer. What's coming through for Cancer? Messages, guidance. What does Cancer need to know, be aware of? Messages, please. We have the Ace of Jars. This is the Ace of Cups. Wow. Overflowing honey here. Ace of of Cups is an opportunity for happiness coming in. And with the kunzite crystal, I'm really picking up on, children and how innocent they are, and they don't worry and stress because they're kids. They don't have to worry and stress about all the things that adults do. It's kind of like maybe seeing something through a child's eyes, kind of relaxing, taking it easy. That's going to help you navigate at this time. We have the Four of Jars. Yeah, you could feel like you're stuck in a situation, stuck in a job. If you're stuck in a relationship, you definitely can do something about that. Is being stuck in a job, you can start looking. There's always an option. You can start looking for something else that you would feel more passionate about. Now, the Four of Jars, we'll talk about that in a minute, but I almost feel like there's divine timing here. Look at this, the King of Pentacles. This is harvest time. So there's an opportunity here. If you just kind of relax, there's an opportunity. Ace of Jars is the Ace of Cups. So it's kind of like a blessing coming in. An indication, just what the card says. Your shadows are just hiding the light at this moment, but you're walking towards the light. There's an opportunity here that will bring in joy and happiness and fulfillment. Bottom of the deck overall energy is the Seven of Swords. Now, normally the Seven of Swords can be something that's going on behind the scenes. That certainly could be the case, but not betrayal, not something detrimental. It could be that, I'm picking up with the Four of Jars. There's things working behind the scenes that haven't transpired as of yet. So this is what's playing out in the background this week. But the Ace of Jars is an opportunity for happiness. You can look at how it's overflowing with honey. So that is contentment, fulfillment, having more than enough. And there's an opportunity for this, depending on whatever it is that you're hoping for or working towards, Cancer. There's an opportunity. Keep your eye out for it because, the shadows are just kind of hiding the way forward. If you look more closely, if you look at it differently, you're going to be able to navigate as to what your true calling is. And it's whatever you feel passionate about, Cancer. The Four of Jars, now see this jar coming through. This is what, what I'm picking up with the Seven of Swords, that there's something kind of working behind the scenes. It's the Four of Cups can be where you're in the same old, you're doing the same monotonous things. It could be the same job, or the relationship has kind of become stale. It could be stuck, stale, stagnant energy with this Four of sticky, sticky with it being honey. But with this Four of Jars, Four of Cups, it can be blessings in disguise. It can be divine timing. I am really picking up divine timing. We see all the bees buzzing around this particular pot rather than what you're currently looking at or thinking about. And that is really noticing this pot. That's what this pot is in the clouds here. Same pot. So there can be a way forward into taking advantage of some kind of opportunity, which could be an idea. It could be a circumstance or a situation arising. It can be divine timing, where things just line up very perfectly. You're navigating your life path journey. So the King of Pentacles is a giant pentacle here. It's an indication of harvest. It's almost like in conjunction with the Nine of Pentacles, where you're putting in this work, you'll reap the benefits. This is having it all. This is financially being set. This is having it all. And maybe just stepping back and getting out of your own way is why you got the kunzite crystal. Let things just roll with things. And if there's an opportunity here that maybe you normally wouldn't think about. It's kind of like, no, like if you're dating people, you're like, no, he's not my type. Well, maybe he is. It's that kind of energy there. So, Seven of Swords working in the background, that can be strategy, that could be making plans, but I feel that it is something working behind the scenes that you're not aware of. It's kind of like lurking back there. And divine timing, it'll arrive. So what's pairing up with the Ace of Jars here? This opportunity. Yeah, something's coming to a close. We see the Ten of Rods here, where we've got a lot of blooms, getting near the castle, getting near being back home. So with an ending comes a new beginning. So think about that, Cancer. Because that pot's coming in. Four of Jars. What's teaming up with the Four of Jars? Putting a light on the situation. The Hermit is about thinking about things in a different way, kind of going within, trusting your instincts. And this is the Star of Hope lighting the way. So I almost feel like if I put them next to each other here, trying to shed a light on this for you to see this opportunity that's coming in. That is something maybe not the norm that you would normally take a look at, but you should. What's teaming up with the King of Pentacles? Oh, sure. The Star, hope, rebirth, being renewal, being able to move forward. Yeah, absolutely. The hope for, the King of Pentacles is having it all. It's the harvest. It's reaching that destiny of financial security, not having to worry. Star card is the hope for that. So it's interesting, we have two major arcana cards clarifying that there's an opportunity definitely you should take advantage of, and this is actually the Star of Hope. We're shining that light, the idea. So whatever ideas that you have, that's your opportunity. Whatever you're thinking about, step outside your comfort zone here. Get out of what is no longer of interest to you, whether it's your job, whether it's a relationship, whether it's where you're living. Start taking action. It starts with intention. It starts with an idea. It starts with taking one step forward to get you closer to what it is you want to manifest for yourself. And your cards are indicating you will do it. You will do it. But with the navigation message being here, it's just a matter of, will it be sooner rather than later? All right. Let's look at the final message here for Cancer. Final message coming through. Final message for Cancer. Okay, surprises. Under the most ordinary stone is an undisturbed garden. That is this energy. All right, Cancer. That's the messages for the week. Thank you so much for joining me. Sending you love and abundance. Make it a great week.